welcome to part 2 of Mother's Ghosting. Let's jump right into it. So we're just going to pick up right where the other video left off. It starts with this little interlude part, and it goes like this. I'll play it for you through, and then we can talk about it. So we can just talk about all that stuff. So the chords in this section, right after the chorus, in this interlude section that kind of is like a verse, I guess, you're dealing with B, you're dealing with E, G sharp minor, and then a B7 that pedals off of the fifth too. So and then you're putting the F sharp in there, which is the fifth of the B7. And then you're going back to the E, and then you're doing that. So the strumming pattern, or the picking pattern in this is very random. I was kind of trying to listen to it, but it just seems like he's just feeling it, and it's because every chord is a little different. So I tried to copy it as best as I could. But if you just you're kind of just doing a so the chord is index finger, second fret of the second fret A string. Your ring finger is on the D string at the fourth fret, and your pinky is at the G string on the fourth fret as well. So you're leaving that open E and the high E and the B string open. So the picking pattern is I'm just kind of, and then I'm hitting the B note. Just try to use your ears to hear it, because it would be really difficult to explain it. So, and it really is the same kind of picking pattern throughout, but he's just selecting different strings kind of randomly. And then it goes to the, you just make sure you have that high E string ringing open. That's kind of how he has it. And then you're playing, so second fret with your index finger on the A string to the A string at the fifth fret to the A string at the sixth fret. So and then you're at the F sharp, or the G sharp minor. So just get that. It's the same, just kind of hit the bass note, strum through. And he uses his fingers too sometimes. You know, you can see it on the video, he's using his fingers, but it worked for me just playing with a pick, so, and I'm more comfortable playing with a pick, so. So you got that. And then you're going to the B7, which is, if you take your middle finger, you place it at the A string on the second fret, your index finger at the first fret, D string, and then your ring finger on the G string at the second fret. So you get this. So you have a root, third, and a minor 7. So then he's going, and then he's taking this middle finger and placing it on the low E string at the second fret. So it's, so just hear that with your ears. And then you're just doing the E again. So this time he's kind of strumming, he's hitting the low E string, but then he only hits the octave at the D string at the second fret. So you get that. So then he's sliding up. So sliding up on the A string to the 4th fret and then just hitting the open B on the B string. So, and then the pattern starts again, the second half. So from the lick, you're going, and then you're waiting a half a beat because he comes in on the and of one. So the lick is index finger, E string at the 4th fret, middle finger, 5th fret, A string, 5th fret, A string. So, and then you're using your pinky to capture the 7th fret on the E string. So just get this, just hear that with your ears. And then the next part is easy because it's just chromatic. Index finger starting on the A string at the 4th fret. You're just going up, 4, 5, 6. So far what we have is, so just get that. And then it goes, then the next part is, so index finger, D string at the 5th fret, pinky at the 8th fret on the D string, back to the 6th fret on the D string, so it's all in the same string. And then the next is the open, just hit the open B string, open B string. Now you're moving to the G string, 6th fret to the 8th fret. So you have, so just hear that in your ear. And then you're hitting the next half of the lick, or the next third of the lick, I guess, is just hit the high E string. So you're just kind of pedaling that E string. So you're going, so the note changes are going to be on the B string, but you're always letting the high E string, you're pedaling off the high E string. So that's what you should be playing. So that's the lick. I hope that was clear enough. But then moving on to the bridge. So the bridge, the chords in the bridge, C sharp minor, A minor 6th, E minor, but you're putting the minor 3rd in the bass, to just F sharp major chord. And then you're going back to the A minor 6th, back to the E minor with minor 3rd in the bass, back to the F sharp, and then just resolving on just a regular F. Here's how to play the chords in the bridge. So it's a stock C sharp minor chord. So you take your index finger, just bar it across the 4th fret, and then you're using your ring finger, 6th fret on the D string, pinky is at the G string at the 6th fret, and then your middle finger is on the B string at the 5th fret. So you should have that. The A minor 6, so this one you're going to take your middle finger, place it on the low E string at the 5th fret. Your index finger is going to be on the D string at the 4th fret. And then your ring finger will be on the G string at the 5th fret. And then your pinky right below it on the B string at the 5th fret. So you get, so you have the root, the 6th, the minor 3rd, and the 5th on top. So that's what you have there. Then the E minor with the third and the bass, you're going to take your middle finger, low E string at the third fret. Your index finger is going to be on the G string at the second fret. Your ring finger is going to be on the G string. I'm sorry, the D string at the second fret is your index finger. Then your ring finger will be on the G string at the fourth fret, and then your pinky on the B string at the fifth fret. So you have the minor third and the bass. You have the root of the chord, the fifth, and then the octave. Okay, and then the F sharp major chord is just your standard stock F sharp major chord. You just bar across the second fret. Ring fingers on the fourth fret of the A string, pinky's fourth fret on the D string, and your middle finger is on the G string at the third fret. And then you just, so the F sharp is, or the F major chord is just same exact chord. So those are the chords in the bridge, so that should help you out. Picking pattern is similar to what we learned in the beginning. So but the interesting thing about this, though, is that the second chord change, this A minor 6, happens on the and a 4. So you're playing two, three, four. So hopefully that makes sense. And then you kind of go into the chorus again, which we learned in the first video. So does it F sharp, B with F sharp in the bass, back to E. Third go around is a little different. So that's the whole song. So hopefully you guys can pick some of those things out. I didn't go super into detail because I just didn't want the video to be too long, but that is it. But I hope that helps you guys out. Peace. Just give you that last F sharp augmented chord because I forgot to give that to you. So that's kind of a weird chord, but all the other chords are pretty basic. So index finger, second fret of the low E string, ring finger, fourth fret at the A string, pinky right below it, D string at the fourth fret, and then you kind of just, so you have that, which is a standard F sharp bar chord, but then you're adding, you're moving your index finger down and just barring at the third fret right below the D string, so you get, so you have that. So you're not moving these, you're just going to So you get that augmented fifth right here on top. And then he just ends it with a B at the 7th fret. So I hope that helps you guys. Take care. God bless. We'll talk soon.